Good morning, campers. So, if anyone on MAGA is watching this, I thought I would give you a little information. This is not an opening to a discussion. I don't want to argue with you. No. If you ever wonder what we see when we look at you, because we certainly know what you see when you look at us. And what we see when we look at you is that comedian last night. Somebody who felt like it was perfectly acceptable to stand in front of 20,000 people and say, hey, I heard there's a big trash pile over in the ocean. It's, called Puerto Rico. Fuck those Americans. We don't like them. They're brown and they don't vote Republican. That is exactly what we see in you. We see somebody who is so off the mark that they don't even realize Puerto Ricans are Americans, full-blooded Americans. You want to know in what way they're not Americans? None. They are just as American as I am. Difference between Puerto Rico and Oklahoma? Well, they don't get a star, and they don't have representation in the Senate, and they don't get to have all of the federal benefits that the rest of us on the mainland get to have. That's the fucking difference. And you're going to go out there and call 500,000 Americans trash again. When we see you, this is what we see. Anyone who's not like you doesn't count. They're not real. They're trash. You're going to, make fun of the, few black guys that you might have at your rallies by making watermelon jokes? And dude, you want to know why it's not funny? Because it's not. Okay, talk about low-hanging fruit. Does anyone not know the racist tropes of black people and watermelons? It's not funny. The only way that watermelon black people could be jokes is if you were making fun of the ignorance of making that comparison to begin with. This is what we see in you. People who truly hate other Americans. You may be extraordinarily fond of the fucking dirt, but you damn sure don't care about anyone who is not you. And that's all we see. We see someone who is not interested in the safety, protection, Americanness, rights, freedoms of anyone not just like you. That's why we think it's a fascist movement. Because you hate anyone who is not like you, and you blame them for all of your problems. And then you make a God King out of Trump. And you think it's funny when someone starts trashing a bunch of Americans because they're brown. It's not funny, it's disgusting. And when you choose to vote for someone like that, you're endorsing that. And I kind of find that to be a character issue.